Was there a Tamil civilization older than the one at Keezhadi? Yes, there was, and this video is about its brief details. A controversy has been raging on the dating of the Keezhadi civilization, which thrived on the banks of the River Vaigai. It is as to whether it really belonged to the 6th century BCE based on some technical objections raised by a review panel of archaeological experts. I think it is thoroughly misplaced because the dating of another Tamil civilization that flourished on the banks of River Porunai or Thamiraparani to even 6 centuries earlier than Keezhadi has been accepted by the Archaeological Survey of India in its excavation report released long ago. You also must be curious to know its details. This video provides brief details, but links to more detailed versions of this video as well as the earlier one on the Keezhadi controversy are given in the description below. The Iron Age urn burial site at Adichanallur in Thoothukudi district is at about 24 km from Tirunelveli city in southern Tamil Nadu. It is possibly the biggest urn burial site found so far in Tamil Nadu. Alexander Ria, Superintendent of the Archaeological Survey of India under the British government, surveyed the site, excavated it between 1889 and 1905 and documented the exhaustive list of the remains of over 5,800 items that included pottery as well as bronze, iron and gold items. This was published as a book. These items are displayed at the Archaeological Museum at Egmore, Chennai. Gold diadems were found in some urns excavated by Ria. These urns were generally large, placed about 10 to 15 feet deep, and could have been limited to persons of importance. We see such diadems being used routinely by many Tamil communities in marriage functions. This is irrefutable proof of cultural continuity from the Tamil ancient past. Nothing happened for a century. Then in 2004-05, excavation was conducted by Archaeological Survey of India by its Chennai Circle team led by T. Satyamurthy, superintending archaeologist. An analysis of the skeletons found at Adichanallur pointed to the presence of people of different races in large numbers. These were perhaps sailors and traders visiting the nearby port of Korkai, 26 km from Adichanallur. Korkai, once the capital of Pandyan kingdom, was famous center for pearl diving and trade, as attested by Sangam literature. They could have died or stayed back, attracted by trading opportunities. Sangam literature also mentions about Pandyan kings employing foreigners as soldiers in their armies and as guards. A large number of iron objects and a small number of copper objects were found, but no gold or bronze objects were found. Even Ria's excavations had unearthed, far away from the burial site, a huge cache of iron weapons like swords, daggers, spears, javelins, tridents, etc., as also a large number of chandelier lamp holders. They could have either stayed back, attracted by the trading opportunities, and subsequently died. The excavation at Korkai, conducted by Dr. Nagaswamy, erstwhile director of Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology in 1968, unearthed a structure with 9 courses of bricks in 6 rows at the depth of 2.5 feet from the surface level and 3 large-sized rings placed one over the other below the brick course. The ring wells discovered clearly establish that this was a habitational site. Potsherds bearing Tamil Brahmi or Tamil letters, black and red pottery, etc. were also found. A large number of conch shells and bangles and pearl shells were also found. The previous archaeological surveys have brought to light the ruins of chunk or conch cutting factories, units for split opening of pearl oysters at the site. The 1968 excavation also unearthed spouted vessels as found in Adichanallur and Harappan sites. Excavation was restarted at Korkai in 2020. A geo-archaeological survey of Adichanallur and the adjoining Krishnapuram, mentioned by even Alexander Ria, by NIOT, that is National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai, in 2004 has concluded that these were large mining centers for iron, copper and gold. The burial sites are actually erstwhile mining pits. The technology for smelting, casting and shaping of metals was very prevalent in this area. According to Mr. Sasisekharan of NIOT, they found deposits of charcoal, peat, ash and iron slag, as well as broken pieces of hearth furnace. Malachite ore of copper has also been found in the area, and evidence of gold mining has also been found. Some of the metal ore samples were subjected to OSL, that is optically simulated luminescence dating, at NIOT's OSL laboratory and validated also by Manipur University's OSL facility. They have yielded dates ranging from 2700 BCE to 1500 BCE. In other words, Adichanallur and surrounding areas for mining, smelting and fabrication of metals served as major industrial centers between 4700 to 3500 years ago. Thereafter, the open cast mines would have been closed, and after some time, urn burials would have started in those very pits of mining. Also, the metal technology practiced seems to be of a very high order, as evidenced by proof of tempering and hardening of iron by oil quenching and alloying copper with 4 to 6% of arsenic for improving its strength and castability. It is certain that the river Thamiraparani got its name only because of the copper, called Thamiram in Tamil, produced on its banks. It has also been established that the famous Wootz steel to make the Damascus swords in Syria came from here. Thus, Korkai port handled metal exports in large quantities apart from pearls. It is also very clear from the large cache of weapons and fancy items like chandelier, lamp hangings, plant pot stands, etc., that apart from export, Adichanallur and surrounding areas were huge production centers and markets for such items. This is the reason for the large foreign footfall here. Again, the excavation at Adichanallur was restarted in 2021-22 by Dr. T. Arun Raj, Director of the recently created Trichy Circle of the Archaeological Survey of India. Burial urns of different types with the offerings intact were found. Apart from pottery of red, black polished, black and red plain and black and red white painted varieties in different shapes and sizes, his team also found paddy and millets both in situ and in bowls. Iron objects, both for daily use like chisels, spades, anchor hooks, tweezers, etc., as also weapons like arrowheads, daggers, spears, swords, etc. Bronze objects, both for daily use such as vessels with lids, tripod stands, strainers, bangles, fish hooks, etc., as well as artifacts like figurines of dog, bird, twin fish, etc. Copper coins, as well as gold diadems. The recent excavations at Adichanallur from October 2021 to date have further reinforced earlier conclusions that we had reached, namely 1. It was a very big production and trading center for mining, smelting and forming various metal and objects. 2. Attracting a large number of foreign traders and sailors at Korkai port. And 3. People in and around Adichanallur had a very affluent and sophisticated lifestyle. One paddy sample and one millet sample from the burial urns recently excavated by the Archaeological Survey of India at Adichanallur were sent for AMS, that is Accelerator Mass Spectroscopy dating, to Inter-University Accelerator Center at New Delhi. Taking the range of the two values of dates that were received, we can confidently say that the Adichanallur civilization can be dated between 1149 BCE and 1441 BCE, that is 3175 to 3466 years ago. Please check out the playlist of our videos on ancient Tamil heritage, civilization and culture, as also the playlist of our videos on India's heritage, civilization and culture. Please also subscribe to the channel. Thanks.